Holly, and I made a weaving of a Pepsi can by threading double thickness of coloured wool through a piece of net.
Hello, my name is Andrew, and I did a volcano. I used a tapestry hood to hold my weaving in place.
Ah, yes, that's a good art attack. Weaving pictures around garden netting. Now, it's that sort of cheap, flimsy netting that you can get from do-it-yourself stores or garden centres. And you can weave with almost anything. You can use coloured string, or even cotton and wool, or thickly plaited wool to get a nice chunky effect, ribbon. You could even use coloured strips of paper, or even this stuff, strips of plastic carrier bag. Now, I've got lots of those there, and that's what I'm going to use. Now, it's just a case of drawing a guide picture first on a piece of paper. Now, I'm just going to do this using the colours that I'm going to be weaving with, like that. And then maybe some green in here. See if you can guess what it is I'm drawing. It doesn't have to be perfect at this stage, because you'll just be using this as a guide to weave around later on. This should give it away. Look at that. An arm over there. And in here ahead. Yep, you've guessed it. It's going to be a swimmer. And I'll just put a cap on him there. Like that. And maybe a pair of goggles in there. Now, I'm not going to colour it in. I'll let the weaving do that. And there it is. That's my guide picture. And then it's just a case of laying your netting on top of your picture and sticking it into place with some sticky tape. And the idea is you just tape it onto your guide picture and pull it tight over the picture, which again makes it easier to weave. Just straightening it out as I go and just straighten it up there before I actually do it. And then take your first strip, whatever it is that you're weaving with, and just weave it through the netting following your guide picture. Now, you notice what I'm doing here? I'm using a safety pin that I've attached to my plastic carrier bag. The reason I'm doing that is it makes it much easier to weave with. And I'm just weaving through the netting. It can be a bit fiddly, and it will take you some time to do, but you get a great result when you've finished it. Just weaving it, following my picture, and just stretching the net back into shape as you go. I'll just do one more there to show you. Just do the tip of that wave, weave through, and pull it all the way through like that. And when you've done one strip, you can just take your safety pin off and put it onto your next strip. And keep going till you've done the whole of your picture, and then take your net off your guide picture and back it onto a clean piece of paper or board. And there it is, a plastic bag swimmer woven around garden netting. Try it yourself, a net picture, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!